power's been out for 3 days. Cell towers are silent. Traffic lights hang like dead eyes. And the only sounds are distant screams, breaking glass, and the occasional gunshot echoing off concrete tombstones. The city has become a maze of shadows, predators, and panic. Every street corner could be your last. Every alley a trap. Every decision the difference between making it out or becoming another statistic. No worries, we're getting you out alive. Step 1. Accept that your phone is now a paperweight. First reality check. That glowing rectangle you've been staring at for the last decade? It's dead weight. The cell towers went dark, GPS is a fairy tale, and your battery died somewhere between "this can't be happening" and "oh god, it's happening." But here's the thing about humans. We navigated for thousands of years without satellites. Time to remember how. Find any reflective surface, a car mirror, a broken window, even that cracked phone screen. During the day, the sun is your compass. Hold that surface flat and stick a small object, a pen, a twig, straight up in the center. The shadow points north. Not magnetic north, true north, the kind that doesn't lie. At night, look up. Find the Big Dipper. Draw an imaginary line through the 2 stars at the end of the cup and extend it about 5 times that distance. Congratulations, you just found Polaris, the North Star. It's been guiding desperate people out of bad situations before we invented bad situations this spectacular. Step 2. Map your escape route using urban archaeology. Cities aren't random. They're built on logic even when that logic is currently on fire. Rivers, highways, and railways, these are your arteries out of this urban heart attack. Start moving toward water. Not to drink it, that's a bacterial cocktail party, but because rivers lead somewhere. Follow the flow. But you're not walking on streets anymore. Streets are kill zones. You're going underground. Every city has a shadow version of itself: storm drains, subway tunnels, utility corridors. Find a manhole cover, a storm drain entrance, or subway access. Yes, it's dark. Yes, it smells like urban decay, but it's also empty of the surface chaos trying to kill you. Step 3. Navigate the underground using fluid dynamics. Here's some science that might save your life. Water always flows downhill, and storm drains always lead to treatment plants or rivers. Both are outside the city center. Follow the flow.
But you need light, and batteries are precious. Time for some chemistry. Find any household cleaner with bleach. Mix a small amount with hydrogen peroxide from a first aid kit. The reaction produces a chemical glow stick that lasts for hours. Don't have that? Find party glow sticks. Break them open carefully and smear the contents on a cloth. It's enough light to see the walls and avoid stepping into whatever's making that squelching sound. And mark your path. Use chalk, spray paint, anything. Draw arrows pointing back. Getting lost underground when the world is ending is not the plot twist you want in your survival story. Step 4. Read the city's bones. Every city has a skeleton, its infrastructure. When the power's out, this becomes your roadmap. Power lines always lead to substations, which are always outside residential areas. Follow the thick cables overhead. They're heading toward the power plants, away from the population. But here's the real hack. Look for the small stuff. Cable TV lines, internet fiber, phone lines. These connect neighborhoods to central hubs, and those hubs are usually near highway on-ramps. Gas stations become landmarks, not for fuel, but because they're always built near highway on-ramps. Find a gas station, and you've found a road out. Step 5. Time your movement using solar psychology. People are predictable, even in chaos. They sleep when it's dark and make the worst decisions right before dawn. Move during the golden hours, just after sunrise and just before sunset. There's enough light to see threats, but most people are either sleeping off their bad decisions or preparing for the next round. Avoid noon. The heat makes people crazy, and the sun makes you a target. Avoid midnight. That's when the real predators come out. Your body temperature drops at night, making you sluggish, slowing your reaction time. Moving during temperature extremes isn't just uncomfortable, it's tactically stupid. These aren't just tips, they are the new rules. The city is a puzzle, and chaos is the clock. Solve it, and you walk free. Fail, and you're just another ghost in the machine. Stay sharp, stay alive.
Step 6. Create distractions using urban chemistry. Sometimes you need to not be where you are very quickly. Find aluminum foil and steel wool. Wrap the steel wool in the foil, connect it to any 9-volt battery from a smoke detector. Touch the terminals to the steel wool. You get instant fire, smoke, and a distraction. Need something louder? Heat aerosol cans until the pressure builds, then throw them far away from your position. The explosion draws all the attention while you slip away unnoticed. For the advanced course, road flares. They burn at 2,000 degrees and produce thick colored smoke visible for miles. Light one, throw it into a building blocks away from your route. Every other survivor will go investigate that signal while you walk calmly in the opposite direction. Step 7. Navigate using electromagnetic archaeology. Get an AM radio. Even without power, you can pick up distant signals. Those signals tell you which direction has a functioning civilization. Now, power lines. They create electromagnetic interference even without current. Tune your radio to the lowest AM frequency and walk slowly. When the static gets louder, you're near major power infrastructure. Follow that static toward the power plants marking the edge of the urban zone. Cell towers also have electromagnetic signatures. Find a compass and walk in a straight line. If you watch the needle and it starts to dance erratically, you're near a cell tower.
They're built on high ground, always with road access. Climb toward the tower. Find the roads leading out. Step 8. Use atmospheric pressure to predict safe zones. Look at the smoke. If it's rising straight up, the air is stable. You can move safely. If it's swirling or moving horizontally, wind patterns are carrying your scent and sound where you don't want them to go. Large fires create their own weather systems. Strange smoke behavior means major fires nearby, and that means lots of people or destruction. Go around it. Find a barometer if you can. Falling pressure means storms are coming, driving people indoors and giving you cover. Rising pressure means clear skies, maximum visibility. Find shelter and wait. Step 9. Read the biological indicators. Animals don't panic. Birds flying consistently in one direction are heading toward food and water, a functioning ecosystem outside this death trap. Follow them from a distance. Rats know every tunnel, every passage between food sources. If you see them moving with purpose, they're heading toward resources. Follow them, but be careful. Where there are resources, there will be people fighting over them. Flies and mosquitoes need standing water. Swarms mean water is nearby. Bees mean flowering plants in areas that aren't completely destroyed. Follow the bees to find green spaces that offer food and shelter. Step 10. Execute your escape using thermodynamics.
Your body is a heat signature. To thermal equipment, you glow. Find reflective emergency blankets and wrap them backwards, with the reflective side against your body. This traps your heat signature, making you thermally invisible. Concrete and asphalt retain heat after sunset. Walk on these surfaces at night, and your signature will blend with the ambient temperature. Avoid grass, dirt, and metal. They cool down fast, making you stand out on thermal imaging. Water is your thermal camouflage. Wade through streams, splash through puddles, pour water over yourself. The evaporation cools your skin below the ambient temperature, making you invisible for those precious minutes you need to cross open areas. Finally, the most important science, psychological thermodynamics. Your brain under stress is an overheating engine. Fear makes you stupid. Panic makes you visible. Desperation makes you dead. Control your breathing. 4 counts in, hold for 4. 4 counts out, hold for 4. This reduces cortisol, increases oxygen to the brain, and keeps your decision-making sharp when sharp decisions are the only thing keeping you alive. Remember, entropy always increases. The city is falling apart, but that chaos creates opportunities, gaps, moments of calm, paths through the destruction that didn't exist before. You're not just escaping a city, you're surfing entropy as civilization collapses. Intelligence is the ultimate survival tool. The city is dying, but you are not dying with it. Now move. The darkness won't hide you forever, and forever just got shorter.